Well, Ken, you always one for bucking a few trends, a few hoodoos. You put your own personal playoff hoodoo to rest, and Millwall's as well, and six times, and eventually 6-time lucky for the Lions.
Yeah, it just shows you, on both counts, if you keep persevering, you get there. Millwall, as everybody's reminded me, haven't got a successful, playoff campaign yet, so it's great for us to be the first to do it. And, for me as a manager, that's my third playoff final, and, compared to the two defeats, it's a fantastic feeling.
Just talk us through the game. It was pretty nerve-wracking, wasn't it? At times, particularly after Robbo had scored, you could have, might have, should have, and that second goal wouldn't quite come, so it always left you on your nerves.
I felt first half we, deservedly in front and were the better side. Second half, Swindon came back at us very strongly, and I was thinking maybe we needed the second goal. We're probably looking at the second half, despite not having a lot of the play, we had the better chances on the break, but I'm pleased to say that at the end one was enough.
Right, Robbo, show us that trophy. It's been hard earned during the course of the campaign. Congratulations. How does this make up for last year? A cameo appearance as a lately returned from injured player, and now you've skippered the team, you've got the trophy, you're man of the match, and you scored the winner.
I know, yeah. Well, I like to think it's rewards in the end. I missed out on 2 major cup finals at this club through injury. It was a case of third time lucky today, and to lead the lads out here to get promoted, but like you say, to win, to keep a clean sheet, to score the winner, I must have done something right. So, like I say, I'd like to think it's a reward for all those years of hard work and everything I've given, but more importantly, to lead this club back in the Championship is, it's just a dream come true, and I'm just proud for everyone associated with the club and all the fans. It's been excellent day.
What can I say? We've finally done it. We've won a playoff competition. That's 3 finals for me, 2 at Wembley and 1 at Cardiff, and I've been sat in the dressing room and been really disappointed. Today, it's put everything right. I'm so proud of the players, so proud of the club. The fans out there, they spurred us on. We were dead on our feet second half. We put such an effort in first half, the pitch zapped it out of us, but they got us through, as they have done all season.
Oh, it's massive. We've been striving for this since the gaffer came in, getting this safety and then obviously pushing. And last year we should have done it, and we didn't. We were standing here exactly the same place, and I was saying how down and gloomy we were. But what a difference this year! What a great feeling.
This is unbelievable, and I can't believe I was here a year ago winning the FA Trophy, and now I've just won the playoff and League One playoff, and absolutely fantastic. Enjoyed every minute of it, and kick on now. See you in 4 weeks and start all over again.
To be honest, it was a bit of a scrappy one, but I'll take it all the same. The corner's come in there, players just flicked it at the near post, and to be honest, I'd like to say it was an excellent first touch, but in all honesty, it just sort of hit me, but I managed to react quickly to the rebound and just have time to slot it, just make sure I put it past the keeper, and I'll take that. To keep 3 clean sheets in 3 playoffs games, this season there's been a lot of goals in the playoffs, and teams have gone a bit gung-ho, but we stuck to what we're good at. We've defended resolutely and worked hard for everything, and we knew if we got in front that we fancied ourselves to keep that lead, and even though I gave them 1 opportunity, apart from that, I thought we were excellent all afternoon.
What a great feeling, and how was it out there in front of the Millwall fans at the final whistle?
Fantastic. If the stand edge wasn't there, I would have just carried on running, I think. I just didn't know when to stop. But it was a fantastic feeling, and I could never explain in words how it felt.
I've got 2 beautiful girls at home, a gorgeous wife, but professionally on the football pitch, this is the best day. I can't believe it's a dream come true, and to achieve that here, and like I say, the club I grew up at, it's absolutely everything.
You've got a testimonial game coming up in the summer. You've got 3 or 4 weeks to have a little reflection. Your career is a long way from over. You've still got 2 more years on your contract at Millwall. But when you sit back on a beach, wherever it is, you must reflect and think, boy, I'm a lucky fella.
Yes, I certainly will do, because I sat on the beach last season at the beginning of June with my family, and I was hugely disappointed, and I couldn't relax, and it took me a good few days to wind down. This year I think I might wind down a little bit quicker, but last year I had to walk in that players' bar upstairs and see my son's face, and he didn't stop crying all evening. So today I can walk up there and hopefully he's got a big smile on his face.
I'm sure you'll allow yourself a couple of beers and put your feet up for maybe 2 or 3 days, but I understand with yourself and the chairman, the planning has already started and can now kick on for the Championship next season.
Yeah, it'll need to, but it's good planning. It's nice planning. It's nice to be able to do that with something positive. We have to look very, very quickly at what we need, because you know, I've worked very hard to get out of League One as a manager, and Millwall as a club have worked hard, you know, the last couple of seasons. And I've got to say, out of, you know, the form over 2 years, we deserve it as well. But we haven't put all that in to come straight back down and go back without a whimper. You know, we want to go there and be competitive, and, you know, that's our next challenge.
Looking to climb a trade at the highest level possible still, even at my age, and that's the Championship. We look forward to next season. We've had a terrific season this year, and what we've got to do, carry this momentum into next year. It's a superb league, the Championship. It really is. Some massive clubs in it, but we've got a bunch of boys in there, and there's a hell of a lot of them deserve to play in that Championship, but there's no divine right, and you have to earn that right, and this season we've done that.
Can't wait, looking forward to it. You want to play against better teams, you want to pit yourself against better players, and that's what we've got to look forward to now for the next 5 weeks. It'd be great. Like I say, you know, I was there at the bad times when we got relegated, and to go back there now, I think, you know, we're an ambitious ambitious team. We've got an ambitious manager, and we want to progress and we want to improve, and the way to do that's to play against better teams at a high level, and that's our opportunity now, and we've got to make sure we make the most of it.
Perhaps for the first time in a long time, you'll actually be relishing, you'll be kicking your heels, waiting to get back to pre-season.
We will be, that's it. You know, we've got just over 4 weeks off, and last year didn't seem like long at all. This year we'll take a well-earned break, we deserve it, but the fixtures will be out halfway through the summer, and then we're back to business.
And finally, you've been very, very praiseworthy of the fans during the course of the season. What a day for them. Yeah,
it is, and, you know, I keep saying to the players that if you perform and bring those fans into play, it is like a 12th man, and it's true, and we did it today. You know, if you don't perform, they won't come into play. They're fantastic once you get it going, and it's a responsibility that the players have taken on board and taken well this year. And, you know, in terms of support, it's just second to none. The amount of noise is fantastic. I know that was a, you know, fantastic, well-attended game today, and rightly so, but, you know, if you get 10,000 in at the Den, it feels like 20,000 when they're going, and, you know, that's a terrific tool to have as a manager.